TV from different places at this perspective. It is that is all about semi-final encounter which is coming on your way. As we have seen, the gentle, smartly dressed up guys have already made their way into pitch of play this perspective. First things first, morning to everyone.
Very good. And now KYADONDO SS are taking BUKEDEA Comprehensive, two good schools that have always fought for glory, and they are good to go. We saw KYADONDO yesterday. They had a good game against Wudo SS.
Yeah.
Those are the defending champions, and they eliminated them. And now BUKEDEA, they've also had a good run. They are the champions of East Africa. Yeah. So what's your pre-game talk about the game?
It is going to be all about how they will approach each other. Remember, last year did see the same schools tussle it up in quarterfinals before BUKEDEA Comprehensive are going ahead of that. That perspective, could it be the same replica that happened last year down in Nkora happening at Lira Town College Playground? Is the $1 million question to be asked. But looking at the comprehensive flow of system from either side, you will definitely say that that is KYADONDO, they are kind of a bit better compared to that is a BUKEDEA Comprehensive because of their road to final and the teams they met in group stages up to semi-final. They never injected any school through sport kicks or else penalties. Meanwhile, for BUKEDEA Comprehensive, we saw them proceeding past that is Masaka SSA through sport kicks yesterday. So you may not know what will happen at this perspective. Anything can happen in football.
All right, and the two teams already on the pitch, and KYADONDO SS in red, that's kind of bit of orange, BUKEDEA in black, and team news already on. KYADONDO SS have reported Tevin in goal, Mude Joseph Jr., Mwanguzi Henry, John Kokas Omugwe, Musazi Joshua, Edema Bashir, Seremba Fahad Kakoza Joseph, Odinga Jr. Arsene, Amir Luwesi, and Rafael Masudi making it to the starting 11. And then on the bench, Obolodrick, Kaketo Bush, Lukman Saja, Ellis Dangote, Waswa Dunston, Bashiri Guru, Charles Mugalu, Douglas Chikomeko, and Joseph Kabira, coached by Senkumbe Hakim, alongside Chiza Ibrahim. And BUKEDEA Comprehensive South, they have Katangalaro Anthony in goal, Balagade Stephen Arnold, Senoga Edgar, Akbar Godi Musa, Osinya Ryan Giggs, Senku Patrick, Sozi Derek, Sentongo Wycliffe, Wanyama Simon, Mungu Jacksa Xavier, and Sewangu Dedenes making it to the starting 11. And so many of the options from the bench: Okori Andrew, Ruanga Charles, Seki Deroni, Atendere Bob, Asega Halid, Aine Edwin, Noah Hadeus, Jemba Gideon, and Patrick Muteri, coached by Sally Ronald, alongside Kamorinde Samuel. So the teams are now set. And who do you back ahead of the game?
Yeah, it goes as the side of KYADONDO. Looking at things on paper, that they seems to be the favorite of this very big game because looking at the eliminating a defending champion it always speaks a lot of volume to the other side. Remember, this is a different turf which is not a neutral or else or a turf for one side to say that perhaps the atmosphere, the momentum of being home, what like that. All the teams are at a neutral place as far as the tournament is concerned at this perspective. Looking at KYADONDO game they played against that is the Budo SS, the defending champions, you definitely know that they were kind of a bit clinical and making those runs to utilize the same guy who is donning set number 11, Joseph, not forgetting Rafael. Donning set number 10 are still in the starting lineup for that is KYADONDO. Expect anything to happen at this perspective. I'm seeing rain of goals coming with him now.
All right, the rain of goals. Let's wait and see whatever comes. And remember, it's a knockout, do or die. So you either win or you go. But both teams are already in Fiasa. But remember, we are live on USSSA YouTube channel and live as well on Tayari West TV. That is channel 366 for DStv. And then channel 356 for us, 077 Zuku, and then channel 465 that is for StarTimes. Also available on the Afro mobile app, and Tayari West TV is also available for the free-to-air decoders located in Kamukuzi Hill, that is Mbarara City. Tayari West TV, Irakarito. And now to the pitch we go. Two teams fighting for glory already in and alongside Emmanuel. The first kick of the game is on in the half for BUKEDEA that are battling it for it. KYADONDO SS eliminated the defending champion yesterday to pave way for themselves to East Africa. They are the silver medalists of Wakiso and Paris Chitende by 2-1, and they are so good to go. Last year, this is a repeat of last year's quarterfinal, and BUKEDEA won it, and now the game is in play. And now passes in from BUKEDEA, good defense from the back and into the center back for KYADONDO, and Mude Joseph Jr. plays it in the middle, and the player down for BUKEDEA Comprehensive in the wee hours of the game. Not so good enough. Okay. 0-0, and looks like the BUKEDEA Comprehensive player needs some medical attention, but a little bit of the insight of the game. BUKEDEA Comprehensive against KYADONDO is a repeat of last year's quarter-final encounter, in which BUKEDEA won the game in penalties to knock out, that is KYADONDO SS. It was 1-1 in normal time. BUKEDEA held on to win it in penalties, but KYADONDO have had a fair run this year. They lost on the finals of Wakiso region by 2-1 to St. Mary's Boarding Chitende, and they have had a good run so far in the tournament. Knocked out Mukono Kings High School 4-0 at the round of 32. Knocked out Nkoma SS at the round of 16, 2-1. And yesterday, they eliminated the defending champion Budo SS by 1-0. Solid defense for them all game yesterday. And BUKEDEA, equally good. They are the champions of East Africa. They won the Fiasa Games last year. That was 2-1 in the final against Mukungu, a school from Kenya. And they lost on the semi-finals last year to Budo SS, who went on to run on and win the title. And it was 0-0 in their semi-final, and they lost on penalties. That was last year. And from Teso region, they ranked 4th in the region. They lost the semi-final to Amus College, and that was not a good run for them, but somehow found a way into the national level. And now here they are in the semi-finals. Game on. And the long kick up front flies out of play for a throw-in for BUKEDEA. And Balagade Stephen Arnold to have the throw. Has it on. Looking for the striker, Wanyama Simon. Has a knock-on and the ball out again for a throw-in, this time for KYADONDO. Seremba Fahad in the middle, plays it back to the center back of John Kokas. Clears it far away up front. Not a good control from Kakoza Joseph. Loses possession and back in the center back. Headed on in the middle. Looking for Fahad. And now BUKEDEA. Sozi Derek has lost possession again. And now passes to make it safe for KYADONDO. In the middle. Long play from Seremba Fahad for the options up front. A good control from Rafael Masudi. Number 10. Very lively winger. Plays it back to the defense, and now to Musazi Joshua, playing with the goalkeeper Epuwata Tevin. Has it below for John Kokaso Mugwe, and the Mugwe plays it down to Mude Joseph Jr., passing it in the middle back to Mude. Bad touch, and out of throw it is for a throw in BUKEDEA, and in the lower wing touches from Osinya Ryan Giggs, very good left-footed player, and has a take on, well defended. Ryan Giggs still pushing on, and the referee awards a foul to BUKEDEA. Ryan Giggs, it's a familiar name, and he should be a Manchester United legend. Okay, and Giggs is the player who played most consecutive years for Manchester United, and he has the most assists in English Premier League history. He has so much longevity, and now the guy to take on the set piece is named about Ryan Giggs. And Ryan Giggs has a cross in the penalty area, headed away, back in the middle, headed on by, that is Wycliffe Sentongo, and battles in Wanyama Simon in the penalty area. Shot number 9, has a shot blocked, and they regain possession, looking for the upper wing. And the captain makes some good dribbles and loses possession. Ball is out of play. Not a good attempt from Sewangu Dennis, the captain BUKEDEA. And quick play resets. Chest control from Mungu Jackson Xavier. And loses the ball to Joseph Kakoza. And Kakoza loses it as soon as possible. Back BUKEDEA in control. Ryan Giggs has the ball, has a good pass, and looking for the options up front. Sozi Derrick loses possession, and back to KYADONDO. Good turn and nice dribbles, loses possession. Back in the middle to Sozi Derrick, loses it as well. And both teams yet to get the momentum of the game. Back to Mude Joseph Jr. has a very bad blind pass and close to the penalty area. Yeah. KYADONDO announced.
Yeah, looking at the defensive line of that KYADONDO, since the tournament started conceding only 2 goals, that it definitely speaks to you how solid they are at this perspective here. So coming in this semi-final game against one of their rivalries, it is more of a replica that happened last year at Pretoria down in the quarterfinals. And this time around, it is at the semi-final that we don't know what will happen. It is all about how to be clinical in terms of making no obstacles in your own half. That is how you will proceed to semi-final, in fact, to final of this perspective now.
And in the penalty area, shot from the captain, and well blocked back to him. And up there, Sentongo Wycliffe has a pass, trying to find Sewangu Dennis, and well blocked away. And KYADONDO regain possession, upper wing. A good run from Musazi Joshua, loses possession. And on the line now, BUKEDEA. Sentongo Wycliffe passes it to the captain Sewangu Dennis. Good dribbles, and Dennis passes it close to the penalty area. Sozi Derrick has a little bit of a bad shot, and well defended away KYADONDO. And a run on from Odinga Arsene Jr. plays it in the middle to Seremba Fahad. Long ball looking for Rafael Masudi, and Masudi has a take on. Looks to be a long ball. And out of play it is for a throw-in for BUKEDEA this time round. And in the middle they go. Good control from Jackson Xavier. Plays it back down to Osinya Ryan Giggs. Down it goes for Senkusu Patrick. And Senkusu has a run looking for the 18-yard box. Senkusu dashes to the left. Passes it to Sozi. And Sozi making good turns. And Sozi finds space in the shot. Not good enough. Well defended, and up to Mwanguzi Henry. Plays it on the upper wing for Rafael Masudi. Good control, almost losing possession. Has it back to Mwanguzi, and a long one in the middle. Finds Douglas Chikomeko and passes it on the lower for Arsene. And Arsene has a good run. Arsene Odinga dashing to the penalty area. And Arsene is shielded, and ball is out of play for a goal kick. For BUKEDEA, that should be the first goal kick for them in the game so far. And the goalkeeper, Cantagalaro Anthony, to take charge of the kicks, but Arsene is down. For KYADONDO, requires some medical attention. And in the early stages of the game, that wouldn't be a good to hear about. And medical attention on for KYADONDO. The team doctor, Mr. Mpaji Enoch, is available to give some medical attention. So how's the game so far?
The tempo of the game seems to be mounting in one side, that means in the side of KYADONDO. We saw since the starting minute up to how far the minute so far gone. It is all about more pressure piling in the defensive line. So far, 10 minutes played, it is still 0-0. So it is going to be a deeper melody and reading of the game, how either tacticians are going to make sure they mitigate and make the run at this perspective.
Play resumes, and Ryan Giggs has it on the line, and well defended by KYADONDO. Mude plays it in the middle, well controlled, and back to the center back. Mwanguzi Henry has a long one, looking for Arsene up front. And chasing on, Joseph Kakoza is well taken charge of. Back to the lower side, BUKEDEA. Ryan Giggs wins back possession for BUKEDEA. And a good through pass taken on and looking for the lower option of Senkusu Patrick. Has a cross into the penalty area and Sengute has control. And the first carry pass of a shot of the game from Sentongo Wycliffe is so close, but not close enough, and goes wide. And a goal kick for Kyadondo. And the referee has some caution for the Vuvuzela fan, looking to be causing obstruction for the Kyadondo SS goalkeeper Epuwata Tevin. In the centre back, Kyadondo have a long kick, looking for Joseph Kakoza up front, heads on to Fahad, Rafael Masudi. And Rafael in the penalty area has a cutback and finds the side net. Not clinical enough. And such a run is how he managed to create danger against Budo SS yesterday. He had a run from the very wing, had the cut back in, and tapped home. But now a goal kick for BUKEDEA. The goalkeeper Anthony has a long kick away, headed back front, looking for Masudi Rafael. And Joseph Kakoza involved, looking for Masudi again, and the referee spots an area foul from Joseph Kakoza, the main striker for Kyadondo SS, and he has a knock on the head in the area duel against Mungu Jackson Xavier, and Mungu looks to be so much in pain. And play starts from BUKEDEA, headed on, and a chance for BUKEDEA now, lowing and well tackled away. And Senkusu Patrick was a little bit slow in decision making, and Mwanguzi Henry playing good centre back defense for Kyadondo, but on the lower wing, a throw in from BUKEDEA, and it looks like there is obstruction about the goalkeeper and misconduct in the penalty area. And Balagade Stephen Arnold to have the throw for BUKEDEA. Long throw in the penalty area, headed away. Back to Arnold Stephen. Has another good cross and headed away. Now Kyadondo in possession. Douglas Chikomeko passes it on the lower wing to Mude. Has it up front looking for Kakoza. Good control and has a Kuramwak pass. Well taken charge of by Akbar Godi Musa. They lose possession again. And Masudi has a pass in the box for Joseph Kakoza. Well shielded and cleared away. Up looking for Sentongo Wycliffe. Has a long one forward. And Wanyama Simon chases on, but headed out of play by Musazi Joshua for Kyadondo, and the throw in won. So BUKEDEA comprehensive, but more of the semi-final action. Another game is at Dr. Obote College and St. Mary's Boarding Chitende. They take on Moose College, and that's a very big game because Moose, they have some solid defense in for them. And Chitende, good at attacking. They have some good midfield trio of Wakenge and Chakua, Lorian Kisache. So many talents for Chitende.
Yeah, looking at that very semi-final game between Amus College and St. Mary's Boarding School Chitende, right there, winning 6-0 in quarterfinals.
Yeah, against Numasa.
Yeah, against Numasa-based school Numasa. It definitely speaks volume and warning to the opponent right there. And meanwhile, Amus College did struggle against that is London College Nasana yesterday. So it definitely speaks how the game is going to be right there. Nevertheless, when games are determined on papers, it always, when it comes to pitch of play, things are always taken in contrary ways. We don't know what shall happen at that perspective. Predictions, always predictions. Looking at the attacking court and defensive line of that is BUKEDEA, not BUKEDEA, but rather Amus College. You speak about that number, their right back, Okelo, and the left back. These are guys who are kind of a bit all that in terms of consolidating the pace wingers. And you speak about Sentimeri Chitende, they are set number 11 and set number 9. Those guys from the flank, those are guys who can make for it. They are very pacey. They have the runs at that perspective there. Expecting Amus College today swallowing goals against Sentimeri Chitende in predictions, right? But in football, anything can happen in predictions and predictions. Ejosiga today, he is going to get it kind of a bit difficult because you speak about Abase. Amos College, their system of play is always from set number 3, the left winger, and set number 10, that is Abbas. Then if these two people are made silent, you expect Ejosiga, the West Nile Province guy, to be silent in that very game. Look at the goal they scored against the London College Nassana yesterday. It was a breaking through set number 3, connection from Abbas, set number 10 from midfield, launching it to the number 11 position and having that run before that miners coming into the 18 box, just to have a total sacrifice from Ejosiga. By the way, that goal Ejosiga scored, it is only a few box strikers who can sacrifice themselves.
And the chance now for KYADONDO, and a cut back by Rafael Masudi. Plays it back in the wing, and Edema Bashir passes it in the middle, looking for Douglas Chikomeko, passes it back, and a pass from Mwanguzi Henry, looking for a good run. Edema running in, and has a good dribble into the penalty area, prevented back to Douglas Chikomeko, and Chikomeko, good left-footed player, plays it to Rafael Masudi, and down, passes still flying in the middle. Seremba Fahad has a shot from distance, trying to check the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper is well alert. Anthony has a long one on the lower wing, and good dribble from Sewangu Dedenis, and Ryan Giggs has a pass looking for Sozi Derrick, and the goalkeeper, Epuwata Tevin, collects for KYADONDO, has quick restart of play on the upper wing looking for Odinga Junior. Arsen has changed the wing, and is well defended by Akbar Godi Musa.
Rafael, who started the game from the left-hand flank, he is now currently as a box striker. Meanwhile, Joseph Doni at number 11, who did cause that penalty against Budo Ese. He is already in the right-hand flank. How versatile KYADONDO is becoming at this perspective. Only one of the mentalities that the head coach is using at this moment. If it goes all in terms of having the athletes in winning it, expect their attacking force to be the most cheered players of that is KYADONDO, having their smiling things at that perspective.
But at the end of it all, the $1,000,000 question is who goes to the final.
Okay.
So, Anthony, that looks like a player down, and this time it's for KYADONDO, and Arsene Junior Odinga, after changing the wing, finds some hostility in the upper side, and is on for medical attention, and a little bit out for relief. And the goalkeeper for BUKEDEA, Anthony, to take charge of a kick. Anthony has a long one up front, headed away by KYADONDO, and the upper side in the middle. BUKEDEA regain, and the pass from Mungu Jacksa Xavier, and dominance. Good pass from Sentongo Wycliffe, headed away. Chest control, and Sozi Derrick, headed away. Back to Mude Junior. Has it out of play. Safety first for a throw in. And this time, it's advantage BUKEDEA. It's called Ryan Giggs Osinya to have the throw. That leaves the duty for Balagade Stephen Arnold. Shot number 6 for BUKEDEA to have the throw. Stephen has it for Ryan Giggs, and Giggs has a Giggs-like crossing, missed on the header, and BUKEDEA in the penalty area, well defended, and Rafael Masudi has it out again for another throw in for BUKEDEA on the upper side this time, and Akbar Godi Musa has good control, dashes in across, and headed away, not far away, and Sozi Derrick has a rebound, well taken charge of by the goalkeeper, Epuwata Tevin. Has a build-up from the ground, and a long pass looking for the wing of Rafael Masudi, headed away, and in the middle we go. Battles for area duels, cleared forward, and Mungu Jaxa Xavier loses possession in the wing for Arsene Jr. Arsene has a diagonal, looking for Rafael Masudi, finds him, chest control, and Rafael, good on the foot, has an elastico, and across in the penalty area, header missed, Arsene Jr. ready for the rebound, and he's taken good charge of. That was a good elastico from Rafael Masudi. That's Ronaldinho footwork.
Okay.
And back in the heart of defense, KYADONDO on the play. John Focus Omugwe plays it to Mude Jr. And a long one looking for Joseph Kakoza, controls it back to Douglas Chikomeko and Rafael Masudi. Footwork has a through pass looking for Joseph Kakoza, and back on the low wing for Mude. Back to Chikomeko. A good cross looking for Arsene. Has it on the chest, and Arsene is well taken charge of and cleared away by Senkusu Patrick. Well headed. Good control. Looking for the upper option of John Kokasomukwe. Has it in the middle. Tackles against Mwanguzi Henry, and referee spots a foul and a throw in now. But the linesman has the flag up and the referee has someone to caution. But on the upper wing, a throw in for BUKEDEA, and well chested on in the middle. Sentongo Wycliffe passes it on the upper wing and back to the safe half of KYADONDO. Pass blocked, and they regain possession in the middle. Good footwork played down to the captain. Sewangude has a good pass looking for Ryan Giggs, and Ryan Giggs has a crossing. Well defended. Mude plays it to Masudi, and back to Mude. Plays a long one. Joseph Kakoza has a good turn and has it out of play for a throw in for BUKEDEA.
Yes, throw in for BUKEDEA. Set number 13, Ryan Giggs get it, trying to check on the captain. Donning set number 19 there. He has been intercepted at that perspective. Very good control coming in from that is KYADONDO. Momentum regained Edema Basir. So that is the captain himself for KYADONDO, Kakoza. Twists and turns are coming in around here. Back to the captain in their own half, loading it up front, trying to check for Rafael. And he get it nicely. Yes, momentum collected already. The ball goes out for a throw in. To be taken by that is the left back. Ryan Giggs quickly started already. It is a battle between the captain and set number 3 loses that Derek or a moose for that is a BUKEDEA comprehensive serve. Ryan Giggs and they're on half. Set number 5 having a twist and turn, that is Xavier loading it to take for set number 9. With if he was in position, Simon, he called it. Quick one started already by Joseph. Ball in the center circle to their own half, loading it up and trying to check on Joseph straight into the control of the goalkeeper for BUKEDEA comprehensive serve. That is Anthony, donning set number 18. So far so good as it's still barrel draw right here. This is the first semi-final game. Remember, another class is also happening down there in Dr. Obote Boroboro playgrounds where St. Mary's Chitende boarding school are in action against Amos College. Those of you who are in support of the defending champions, they were shown exit by this very team donning red as per now. That is KYADONDO after Edema Basir's fantastic penalty being caused by shot number 11, Joseph, to make a lead in that very game. Where Budo Collins react quickly and equalized the matters that made them to be precipitated the way of this tournament. Very good control coming in back to the left back, that is Henry, sending it in their own half. Joshua Junior sending it to set number 19 as in rating toward the final box of goes past one, but very good protection coming in from Senior. Derek sending it to check on at number 5, turning it, have a twist and turn that loses possession now. Putting in space Rafael. And he do something at this perspective, taking his own time now, driving according to go past him, the captain. Yes, this is what is happening at this moment now. Set number 19 getting it wisely. The captain for BUKEDEA Comprehensive South School. Putting it to check on hand kicks. Yes, a very good minus coming in here. The ball goes out. Looking at the perspective of this moment here, it is all about how you have to be clinical. A lot of chances already created by that is either side, but not being clinical. No one utilizing it right there shall be perhaps one of the moments to regret about when 90th minute. This is a replica of what happened last year down in Ngora. We did see the same schools that tussling it up in quarterfinals where it ended 1-1 draw. And it was the difference in sport kicks, common penalty shootouts right there that made BUKEDEA Comprehensive South to proceed to semi-finals. And they are also the champions of FESA right there. You imagine being the semi-finalist in your county and reaching to that is FESA tournament. You become the champions. Very good run from BUKEDEA Comprehensive last year. There, Edema Basir in control now. Emmanuel is my name alongside my senior.
And we are still moving on. Game still 0-0. None yet to find the back of the net.
Already 26 minutes played.
Long ball on. Looks like there is a push. Referee spots the foul. And the foul is against BUKEDEA. Senkusu Patrick is a little bit down. And the referee awards a free kick to BUKEDEA. The player back up on his feet. And close to the center line, a free kick beckons for BUKEDEA.
To that is the head coach of KYADONDO. Yellow cards.
That is Kumbe Hakim. Receives a yellow card. And the referee signals to wait for his whistle to resume play. And Akbar Godi Musa to take charge of the kick for BUKEDEA. Akbar Godi has a long one up front, headed away. Still in the penalty area and well cleared. Back to the upper side. Senkusu Patrick has a crossing, well defended. And out of play it is for a throw in. This time it's advantage BUKEDEA. Quick throw resumes and a good control from the upper wing. Gives space to Sentongo Wycliffe. Has a good crossing, not well met. And Mude Joseph Jr. has it away. And Mude Joseph is part of the KCCA FC Academy. And so many options, by the way. KCCA usually recruits so much of talents from that is KYADONDO SS, and Mude is one of them, the right back for KYADONDO, alongside John Kokasomugwe, Kakoza Joseph, the striker, shirt number 11, and then Rafael Masudi, the shirt number 10, are all part of the KCCA FC Academy. And of course, KYADONDO are missing more options of the players who are now in national duty. And a foul close to the penalty area awards a free kick for BUKEDEA in a vital area. The captain Sewangu Dennis is tackled. How close was that? I expected that to be the box area.
perhaps a center referee had a clear angle of view since he was kind of bit close to the ball right there to have rightful opposition. Remember, this is already a crucial moment where even perhaps some of the spectators and fans are expecting video assistant referee VAR when it comes to such kind of moment. But remember, in Ugandan football, it has not yet reached to that perspective of having a VAR, and it is all about the team officials to have a quick communication channel between themselves right there. You speak about the center referee, first assistant referee, assistant referee, and the fourth decision right there. To me, it wasn't a penalty because of the position of that very game, which was keenly observed by the center referee.
And a free kick for BUKEDEA in a good area. And of course, for a team that needs so much of the goals, they need to utilize such chances of set piece. And Wanyama Simon, the striker for BUKEDEA, to take charge of the kick. And the referee spots some pushes in the build up for the set piece. It looks to be ushering warnings. It's a push against Senior Ryan Diggs. And Wanyama Simon ready to take the set piece for BUKEDEA. Can he put them ahead? Wanyama has a good curve, and that's good defense from John Kokasomugwe. That was a good head and goal line clearance. And the goalkeeper was flying the way.
Yes, if you look at the positioning of the goalkeeper and even the direction the ball went at, definitely it wasn't a goal because the goalkeeper was at exactly the version of coming to have an interception with that ball there. Maybe it would have been the yard or else the kg, the weight the ball was going at. That was to see it in back of the net right there. Very good defense. In fact, a defensive mind coming from the defender of that is KYADONDO right there.
And Mungu Jaxa Xavier to deliver the corner for BUKEDEA. Jaxa has a good cross, heads missed on, and well cleared off by KYADONDO. And BUKEDEA fighting hard to regain possession, and in a good area, Sentongo Wycliffe has a crossover headed away by KYADONDO, and back to Godi Musa, passes it, has space. Senkusu Patrick shoots from distance, but the shot is well wide, and the referee has no mercy for the fans that are making some little bit discomfort for the goalkeeper for KYADONDO. And play restarts. Omukwe John Kokas, KCCA FC Academy, has a long ball up and looking for Kakoza, is shielded, and the goalkeeper collects. Anthony Kantangalaro, and Anthony has a long one up front, headed on by John Kokas Omukwe. Back to the centre back, played up, looking for Senkusu Patrick. BUKEDEA has good control. Senkusu plays it back, and a good long cross from Akbar Godi Musa flies over the bar. And the goal kick for KYADONDO. 0-0. Omukwe building from behind, has a front one, well controlled, and now on the run to the penalty area. Masudi is prevented, and back to defense, a long one, looking for Edema Bashir, has a reckless control. The ball is out of play for a throw in. Quick reaction, BUKEDEA building from the back, playing with Ryan Giggs, and Ryan Giggs has it in the middle. BUKEDEA playing it safe in the center back, and Senoga Edgar has it up front, headed away. Good control from Edema, but loses possession, and a run from the captain Dennis Sewangude, and Dennis shooting and is down. Referee spots no foul and play resumes. Bad control again. KYADONDO regain. Edema has a good turn and passes it back to Mude Joseph Jr. And in the center back for John Kokasomugwe. Back to Mude. Mude has a pass and a good touch from Rafael Masudi. And is out of play for a throw in. Masudi. That was a good pass. First touch. And in the middle. There we go. Seremba Fahad passes it behind. Well controlled and played forward. Chest control by Arsene. Arsene Jr. passes it back to Musazi Joshua. And Joshua has a good chip. Finds Kakoza. Good control and wins a corner for KYADONDO in the left wing corner.
Yeah, if you speak about one of the holistic number 6 in this tournament, you will not leave out set number 5 for that is KYADONDO because of his outstanding performances. Just
Seremba Fahad.
Exactly, Fahad controlling the defensive line. It speaks how holistic he is in terms of that kind of games. Remember, games like this, the more midfield is exposed to that is the opponent, the easier the porous defensive line of your team becomes. This is what this guy Fahad is doing so nicely for his team right here.
His style of play reminds me of Busquets.
Okay.
And the corner headed away by BUKEDEA. Narrow escape. And the captain Dennis clears it far ahead. And now good chance for Wanyama Simon. BUKEDEA has some space and a good turn against Fahad. And Simon dashes looking for the 18 and still pushing on. Fahad has a cutback and Sozi Derrick has so much shooting space. Well blocked. And BUKEDEA still threatening. Another chance to shoot. And it flies wide. Sentongo Wycliffe. Shot number 15 BUKEDEA. That was enough shooting space. And he should have had it on target. But narrow miss. And on we go. KYADONDO have a long one looking for Kakoza once again. Don't quite find him. And out it is for a throw in. Akbar Godi Musa has it on and headed away by Edema Bashir. Back to another throw in.
37 minutes played.
Still 0-0. And a long ball in, well controlled, but loses possession. And now looking for the shark number 10, Rafael Masudi. Wins the ball again. And open boots flying in. Edema in control, plays it to the left wing. And a long one looking for Kakoza up front. Doesn't quite find the right control. And is flagged offside as well. And Ryan Giggs is down. The Ugandan Ryan Giggs, okay, is down. He's called Osinya. Ryan Giggs.
His system of play takes my memory to former Onduparaka legend, and that is Nick, left back. That is a play in the names of Coach Rashid, who is currently playing for Jammus Football Club in that is
Sudan.
Yeah. So his runs, his ability, his physique, he always applies. Definitely speaks a lot of volume why he is chosen to be the first choice left back for his team right here. So him being down, perhaps will leave a lot of gap if he will be taken out for him to pave way for his team at this perspective.
Still 0-0. And Ryan Giggs trying to get some little bit of medical attention. Both teams are looking to be solid in defense. No so many mistakes. And defenders doing vital clearances. I saw one from the captain of KYADONDO, John Kokas, the headed free kick he had over the bar. And BUKEDEA, they've not been so much on pressure in defense. Not so much of attacking threat from KYADONDO, but that's a tactic for them. They have always used. Even yesterday against Budo, KYADONDO didn't create many chances, but that one chance that came was converted and somehow they found their way into semi-finals, and Ryan Giggs is going to be out for some medical attention and hopefully could be back. He's been so pivotal in the build-up for BUKEDEA, a very confident player on the foot and in game reading. Is being taken out, still 0-0, and BUKEDEA seem to be building from the back.
Yeah, if you speak about the side of KYADONDO at this perspective here, one player who is currently silent in the team is the guy doing set number 12. He seems to not be getting the comfort to do. Yeah.
And now he's shifted from the upper wing. He's back to the normal.
Okay.
He started from 7, went to 11. Now he's somewhere around 10 or 9. And now BUKEDEA in the box, and the goalkeeper Epuata Tevin collects for KYADONDO. Quick play restarts, looking for Edema Bashir. Edema pushing forward, and Edema turns, plays it back. Mude plays it in the middle for Seremba Fahad. And now back to Mude. Mude playing comfortable with Arsene. Back to Mude. And back to Arsene Jr. Arsene has a long one. Looking for Edema Bashir. Doesn't quite find him. And the ball is out for a goal kick. And this time it's advantage BUKEDEA. The goalkeeper, Cantagalaro Anthony, to take charge of the kick for BUKEDEA. And Cantagalaro has a long one down, chested on. And the referee spots a foul. So Hangute Dennis is a little bit fouled. Creates a foul. And not a good one. Mude ready on to take the kick for KYADONDO. And Odinga Jr. Arsene is back on his feet after the foul. And they restart play. Back to Odinga Arsene. Arsene has a good cross. And the goalkeeper Anthony collects once again for BUKEDEA. And that is the halftime whistle, and the semi-final. Not creating so much of the joy yet. None yet to find the back of the net. KYADONDO have been so much defensive in the half, and BUKEDEA creating some attacking space but not utilizing it so well so far to get something out of this. And at halftime, KYADONDO SS 0, BUKEDEA Comprehensive School 0 as well. What is your take for the first half?
Looking at either side as they play in first half, it is not kind of bit pleasing. The entire fraternity of spectators had been very game, because the people's ambition in this game was more than what is happening currently on ground. So looking at the side over that is BUKEDEA Comprehensive, they are coming in this game after understanding, knowing their opponent they are coming to take on, that is the school in the side of that is KYADONDO. So not creating the chances, just putting it into the back of net is what is happening, what is lacking from the side of BUKEDEA Comprehensive. Meanwhile, KYADONDO, they are kind of bit holistic, understanding their rhythm, how they are to approach their opponent, starting it on a slow pace and then coming into changing the mentality is what shall be coming at this perspective. Trust me, when KYADONDO will be coming in this game, opening themselves, having those breakings and runs, that is where their opponents will start to come and regret the chances they have wasted in first half right there. It is still
Start something new, something uplifting, something so effortless and golden. A thirst-quenching burst of sweetness and malty flavor, so rich and full of memories. It's 100% taste, 0 alcohol. Try it, savor it, feel it elevate every moment. Sip after sip, gulp after gulp. After all, Life's about turning ordinary thrills into golden chills.
Start something malty with the new Evervest Malt Apple and Pineapple. Try the burst of sweetness and malty flavor. It's 100% taste, zero alcohol. Available in a shop or supermarket near you. Evervest Malt. Make every moment golden. Evervest Malt is from the makers of Pepsi Cola in Uganda.
Hundreds of battles fought across the continent by the princes of Europe.
Astonishing!
But history doesn't care who almost won. It only remembers the name on the trophy.
Where does football go from here?
One night to decide it all on the ultimate stage. 30th of May. Stay connected and watch DStv to catch the UEFA Champions League final. It's on.
It's happy time, bathing time, Bulira bulungi, I feel so nice, sing cha 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 cha, again cha 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 cha.
Ono ye kyogero waffe kafulumu kujjanjaba endwadde ez'ensusu zonna mu bato n'abakulu gamba ng'embalabe obuwere ebiguuna kyogero habo soap ne kyogero habo jerry biri mu sayizi ez'enjawulo ennene n'entono bisangibwa mu maduuka gonna mu ggwanga kyogero ly'essuubi ly'ensusu zaffe.
Ire kurungise burirota
azarwa
bashesha
ninkureba amana nashago ine mingi mushija ariyo
umushija atayine shungu mukazi n'abana baba
adeko tanteza kabari ndasinga
akari kandi worireje tene chamana no kandi simo higuru habo kubago tumana gaitu kandi shika program no mtegana tuba turha from Monday to Friday akugenda kimwe hano majimu nagashamna nazihangwe ni Brit Inch na MC Cosmo
otherwise no kubahereza vibe mpaka nitwenda tukorengera nabo n'abari hambere yabo bari handi imbere tsara zimwe na zimwe ya driver ya buri conductor ninga yowena uri ha boda boda yabo konka uri yakuchapa kaza na bidi ntwenda gukora abanyana bita bari kuri ya seriyengezi
umuriyeco reka namuteha bafumbira n'abafumbira kazi abanyarwanda n'abanyarwandakazi mwese ndabashuhuje kandi turabifuriza ibyiza gusa amahoro masa n'amajyambere
nshobora kiramanyisaje
munyana w'umuntu
katubaryatso eyiwe program Mteganda urwo kubanza kusyo rwa katanu
otaferwa aha Tayari West.
Tayari West TV ekuretire program Touch kugomane tukumurikira ebiri kugenda mu ihangeri ebirumwe byo butegeki ebyamagara ebyo bwegese n'emiturane y'abantu n'ebindi nyamwingi on program eji buru wa kabiri nitukuretera abahangu kumurikira enshongezi twina masiko ngo hinitafarira hango eruturateke hakutwara ihangeri omumisho na nyomushuganisa wayo Assistant Inspector General of Police Hassan Kasinja otagifuka
Oku programs rukuratana aha Tayari West.
Yagurra Zuku TV decoder na satellite dish erizoba aha kabeyi kace emitwaro 89 zonka kandi Zuku decoder aha mitwaro 8 zonka rero shemererwe obwo kwerebera channels nungi nka series ezabana music amahure agaloko hamwe na gaheru yihanga nezindi nyingi yerebere Zuku Smart aha mitwaro 12 zonka Zuku Smart Plus aha mitwaro 16 Zuku Classic aha mitwaro 25 Zuku Premium amtware 3 yagite aha Zuku erizoba buzima oshemererwe.
And for those hair-raising moments, turn to Wonders Hair Products. Say goodbye to dull, lifeless locks and hello to hair that shines with vitality and strength. Because at Wonders, we understand that every day is a chance to create something beautiful, to embrace the wonder that surrounds us and make it a part of who we are. Don't be left behind. Try Wanda's today and get the vibrant look you've always dreamed of. Wanda's, always wonderful.
Come on! The Dusk Drive.
104.5 Banyashigezi FM. On the Dusk Drive today, Rachel, at what time should your husband get back home?
At 7 p.m. If you are not home, where are you? As a responsible man, at 7 p.m., where are you?
7 p.m.
We are supposed to be at home.
By the time...
Dinner is 7:30. You, where are you at 7?
What kind of dinner though?
Program The Dusk Drive.
This is 104.5
Banyashigezi FM.
We are your #1 favorite station.
Otaferwa aha tayari West.
Omuziki hagundi omweshongoza handisho abachana bahanga mu ndongo. Ejini program Saba Saba.
Of course, come close, don't pause, just whine and cause commotion.
Abachakaza tubashanga mu ndongo tudikita nabo. Za stage zo mulembe tuzemeraho. Omuziki n'oguhirota okwe buli kwa katano shaha inaza chirweti na ndongo basi.
Otaferwa aha tayari West.
Mashweko reka nkusomere barha ya Paulo yahandikira abaroma
Stentro no muntu rufitamuzo mutaro rugamba abuzire Paulo yahandika barha yahandikira abaroma yuwisha waza kujishomera
ikindi cyandikira umanye Mashweko
nyoni yo muroma Teka Fitu we ko kufituize mbarampo Ciao nandi neza kurga hatsaru naho muri no muza kunzaka Nampare chweka ekinana kitsa atshabana ba lemafutaho byenye muniki niwandandike esha hasabisha uri note kama yiro yita ya hano bigahori yo ambani kale percent zaki manyistende MP hatende kuzukhereza
Angwani ngibuza ka sente mucyara Tora turi tubwembe banana amazire kubuta mutwaro nezimbe aza Utagore muno twiza kuba wata muko twisuke bukafunguka
Ani tombereka kutujoga nitatu ry'abantu nani nguze byangere mani ngusibanje kufuna sente
bahendera
Omwana ngwa kana kizera ko gakoshe
n'abageni baza kurya kimama
tavura kare
It's time to break free with AZAM TV. Grab yourself a full kit at 80,000 shillings or an AZAM decoder at 40,000 shillings. Experience the thrill of every goal in La Liga, Italian Serie A, German Bundesliga, and the excitement of live sports action from the Saudi Pro League and Carabao Cup on AZAM Plus and Play Package in HD. Your favorite China Uganda movies on Chambuka TV on AZAM Pure for just 13,000 shillings monthly. Unlock a world of sports and entertainment with AZAM TV, the most affordable pay TV around. Visit any of our agents or call 0312-308-900 for more details.
AZAM TV, entertainment for everybody.
Otaferwa aha tayari West.
This is 104.5
Banyashigezi FM.
We are your #1 favorite station.
And back we are for the second half between Chadondo SS and BUKEDEA Comprehensive. The semi-final still goalless at the break, 0-0. And of course, here we come. So, insight about the second half, do you still believe goals will come?
Yeah, remember the history between the Manchester City and Real Madrid, where in the dying minute we saw a series of goals which are scored. When it comes to the starting up of this very second half here, you don't know what will happen with the quick substitutions are coming from the side of that is a Chadondo. Expect the goal to be coming on your way at this perspective now.
And the second half is on. Chadondo still at 0. BUKEDEA at 0 as well. I'm APL and alongside Emmanuel. We are live on USSSA YouTube channel. You can subscribe, click on the bell so that whenever we have new content loading over there, you can be notified. We are live as well on Tayari West TV. That is channel 366 for DStv, 356 for AZAM, channel 077 for Zuku, and channel 468 for StarTimes. Also available on Afro Mobile app and available as well on the free-to-air decoders. And we are Tayari West Irakaritu, located on the hill of Kamkuzi in Mbarara City. And the second half is on 0 Chadondo, 0 BUKEDEA. And of course, Chadondo missing out so many of the options. They have around 5 players that are on national duty for the under 17 of the national team in AFCON. And Ogema, Kiza Mawanda, Ashraf Chamuzi, and Sebare Emuran should have been part of Chadondo SS, but they are out. But they have a couple of talents to rely on to win the game. And they have talents from Kampala City Council Authority Football Club Academy. Mude Joseph, the right back. John Kokasomugwe. Kakoza Joseph, the shot 11, their striker. And then Rafael Masudi, the shot number 10. All available from KCCA Academy. And good talents from them. Now Chadondo building from the back. Seremba Fahad plays it back and cleared away by John Kakosomugwe, the captain. Has it high flying and back to the defense, back to Omugwe again. John Kokas has it out of play for a throw in. The first of its kind in the second half. And on the throw for BUKEDEA Comprehensive, Osinya Ryan Giggs has it over. And good trickery from the captain Dennis, but cleared away. And high flying, Ryan Giggs knocks on and wins a throw in for BUKEDEA. Osinya Ryan Giggs to have the throw. Has it on. And shot number 10, Sozi Derrick. Back to Ryan Giggs, has a good dribble. And Giggs crosses it in, headed away. Not so far away. Pass to the lower wing of Senkusu Patrick. And Patrick, doing good footwork, passes it back to Sentongo Wycliffe. Good cross, well defended. Back to Seremba, passes it on. And now Rafael Masudi chips it over. And well defended off. And now Godi Musa in possession for BUKEDEA. Has a good chip on the line and well read. Looks like a handball by Senkusu Patrick and a foul on him. He wins a free kick for BUKEDEA Comprehensive in quite a good area for them. And in the wing of the 7, the captain Sewangude Dennis to take charge of the kick. And the referee creates the wall for them.
Sewangute, ready set. And they use the set pieces to get something out. And Sewangute has a crossing and headed away. So close, but not close enough to find the target. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. And play restarts. Kyadondo building from the back. John Kokasomugwe plays it up to Mude, has a long clearance. And in the middle, good dribbles. Back to the defense. Musazi Joshua plays it on the low for Mwanguzi Henry. And Mwanguzi, good dribbles in the middle. Plays it up back to the captain Omukwe, John Kokas. And John Kokas plays a long ball up looking for the wing. And battles on. Odinga Junior Arsene has it out of play for a throw in. Awarded to BUKEDEA. And Ryan Giggs to have the throw. Throws it on the line, looking for the captain Sewangude Dennis. Back to the heart of defense. Not a good clearance. Kyadondo looking to regain. And intercepted on by Senkusu Patrick. Plays it down for Sozi Derek. Has a diagonal. Looking for the captain Dennis. Good control. And Dennis has it out of play for a throw in for Kyadondo. Back to the defense. John Kokas Omukwe plays it in the middle to Seremba. Back to Omukwe. Has a long one up front. Looking for Waswa Dunston. Little bit of loss of possession. Back in the middle to Omukwe. Passes it on the line. Chested on. And a through pass finds Kakoza. Not enough composure. And has it out of play. And the goalkeeper has a bad touch. And they regain. Kakoza plays it on the low. For Mwanguzi Henry. Back in the middle to Seremba Fahad. Touches flying in. Back to the centre back. And up to Omukwe. Omukwe has a through pass. Not well controlled. And regained by the captain Dennis Sewangude. Plays a good ball to Sentongo Wycliffe. And back up to Sozi. And Sozi plays it on the upper for Mungu Jacksa. Long one in. And the goalkeeper collects for Kyadondo. Epuata has it on the low for Rafael Masudi. Danger man for Kyadondo. And Masudi has a take on the line. Has a one touch. And finds the striker. Not good enough to hold it for more. Waswa Dunston. He's been introduced in the second half. But looks to be a little bit tired. And not chasing as well. Mude has it on the line. And out of play it is. But the referee seems to award it to Kyadondo. And a free kick for Kyadondo on the upper side. Mude Joseph Jr. has start of play. Has it over to Musazi Joshua. Joshua plays it in the middle to Edema and down to Rafael. Plays a one. And Edema is a little bit roughly tackled. But a throw in is awarded to BUKEDEA. And the second half so far, not so much of the action in it.
I think it is a tackle on Edema Basir that wants a free kick for Kyadondo. I did tell you something when Kyadondo approached this game. They were more of reading the rhythm coming from their opponent. Look at how they have started it in the second half. They are more of building it from behind, taking their own time, playing more of tic-tac, that kind of football. It is kind of a bit different from what people expected in all perspectives there.
And play on. Edema in possession in the middle. He scored from the spot to take Kyadondo to the semi-finals against Budo yesterday. And the goalkeeper playing it well. So much confidence, loses the ball. And he's offside, yes. He should be from an offside position. Wanyama Simon, the striker for BUKEDEA, And a yellow card is shown to Senkusu Patrick for violent misconduct and shouting backwards to the captain. And that could be another booking. And now it's Wanyama Simon in the books as well for talking back to the referee. And quick play restarts, Kyadondo in the back. The captain
Still
one.
barrel draw as far as the first half of the game is concerned from that side of Dr. Obute Borovoro, the game between Amus College and
Chitende.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time Chitende went to half time without leading. They have always been comfortable at the first half. I remember they ended 1-0 against Rubiri in the group. Then yesterday by halftime they had 3. So it's always been easy first half for them. And that shows you how tough the level is. Now we are in semi-finals. I told you Amus have good defense. Rafael Masudi running on for Kyadondo. And Masudi, KCCA FC Academy, has a cross on to the upper wing. Chested on to Kakoza. Has a good pass on the upper wing. And finds Mude Joseph playing it on the line, looking for Odinga Junior Arsen, and Kakoza, chance in the box, has it over. Not a good finish. And he's also from the KCCA FC Academy, and he's a ball player. You can see the way he's always involved in the build-up of the game.
Yeah,
it's very good.
But the most amazing thing in this very game is now coming at the ankle of either teams. Wasting a lot of chances. No one is clean call for either side there. We did see a series of chances being missed out by BUKEDEA comprehensive serve in first half, and the same thing is already happening with also that is the team of Kyadondo at this perspective.
0-0 Kyadondo BUKEDEA, and as things stand, there is so much possibility of both semi-finals ending up in penalty spots. And a long pass looking for Rafael Masudi. Doesn't find him. And looks like there is a handball in the middle. And that was Seremba Fahad. They are trying to do a quick reaction and denied by the referee to wait for the whistle. And Kyadondo have looked a little bit better in the second half. They have added their composure and confidence on the ball and doing so much better. Free kick close to the center line. And BUKEDEA, Balagade Stephen Arnold has a chip in the penalty area so high and goes wide.
Already 51 minutes played. Remember, they are playing 40 minutes each half, totaling to 80.
And a long ball, well controlled. And now Seremba plays it in the middle. And a good chip looking for the striker Dunston. And is flagged offside unfortunately as well. And a kick for BUKEDEA. They restart as quick as possible. And a back pass from Mungu Jaksa. Long one looking for Sewangu Dedenis. Headed away by Seremba in the middle. Kakoza, good touch, and that's brilliant defense from Balagade Stephen Arnold. And now on the upper wing, ball headed out for a throw in BUKEDEA. Senkusu Patrick has it at the back for Godi Musa. And Akbar Godi Musa plays it back for Patrick. And Patrick plays it a good turn. And BUKEDEA, good attempt. And a free kick. Sentongo Wycliffe wins it for them. A handball. Close to the penalty area. That was so close. Not even a meter away from the box, 18-yard box line. And it's a narrow escape for Kyadondo. Almost, and almost. And the referee sticks to the decision. He says it's a handball. And Sewangu Dedenis, the captain BUKEDEA, already in position. to take it, will award it. And the referee signals to Dennis to wait for the whistle before resuming play. And if Sewangude is a good taker, we could see some magics. BUKEDEA have a golden opportunity now to get something out of this. Sewangude Dennis. Can the short boy carve it over the tall heights, and Sewangude has it over the bar? Not a good kick from such a position.
Yeah, I think such kind of opportunities when you are going for direct kicks like that, you happen to be in pressure, or else you should not have a kind of being under pressure. That perspective, it was the same thing that happened with that team captain of BUKEDEA Comprehensive South right there. So they missed it out. Hope for better next time. Quick one started already. Start number 11 gets it, trying to accelerate, goes past one. Already Ryan Giggs minus coming in. It is the back of the net. BUKEDEA, he's limping, but he's celebrating. Is that swagging celebration? He has an injury, but somehow Senkusu Patrick, looking at that goal, trust me, this is a perspective where a series of people, even including me, will disagree with the center referee, because Dreze pulls fast, which he decided to ignore and went for a throw in which the team of BUKEDEA Comprehensive utilized it maximum to have a quick reaction, and it went back of the net. These are moments where, like Aaron, that I did tell you, VAR aspect will be called for at this perspective, of course.
But VAR, even if it was available, this wasn't okay. It could be a foul, but the ball went out of play again. You see?
Yeah.
So the throw-in comes in. Now, the incident where VAR would judge a foul was when the ball is still in play. But the ball is now out of play.
It is at the bottom of that tackle.
Yes.
If the free kick,
if the ball stayed in play and they scored,
if the
VAR would intervene. But if the ball goes out of play, that's a done case.
Okay, get the perspective from where the ball went out. It was because of that fall, which KYADONDO were expecting a fall for them, and the center for says nothing rather.
I'm not sure about that. And play resumes 1-0, and now BUKEDEA are ahead. And then Pongo Wycliffe has the throw on the lower wing. They play Edema Bashir. KYADONDO plays it back to Mwanguzi Henry, and Mwanguzi play it back to Seremba Fahad. Long one up. Back to the center back, Captain Omukwe, looking for Kakoza, loses possession, and another run from the upper wing. Sewangude Dennis. Benjamin is tackled down. Referee awards advantage, and play resumes. And the corner, yeah. The linesman says it's a corner for BUKEDEA. And up it is. And the referee, yeah, goes with the decision of the linesman. And a corner it is for BUKEDEA. BUKEDEA are 1-0 ahead. Senkusu Patrick found it and somehow puts them ahead. And a corner from the upper side for BUKEDEA. Sewangude Dennis, the captain, has a good crossing, and the free header is headed out, but the referee spotted a push in the build-up for the corner, and KYADONDO are relieved. On the lower wing, Musasizi plays it in the middle and finds Seremba Fahad. Diagonal up, well controlled by Mwanguzi, and has a good chip in the penalty area, and KYADONDO has it wide. Goalkeeper to beat. And the boy from the bench, Waswa Daston, doesn't capitalize. has it wide, golden opportunity. Another very keen making, and that was a very bad miss for them. And Anthony has a long kick for BUKEDEA. Up to Ryan Giggs, plays it forward. And KYADONDO look like they have a player down. The captain is in so much pain. And the referee playing advantage. The captain back to the feet, going to defend. And clearance on, looking for Edema. Edema has good control. And Edema still in possession, well shielded. And BUKEDEA clear it away, win a throw in. And on the upper side, a throw in for BUKEDEA, Ryan Giggs, to take charge of the throw. And the fourth official has something to talk to the referee. And the BUKEDEA coach sees yellow card, Sally Ronald is booked, and somehow the referee tells him to do his role and let the referee do his role. Cautioned, and the throw in. Water break? Yeah, water break for the two teams. And at the water break, KYADONDO are behind by a goal to 0, and BUKEDEA through Senku Super Trick, a 1-0. How is it so far? So far so good for that is a BUKEDEA comprehensive sub as they are spearheading their rivalry. KYADONDO by a goal to nil at this moment here. So looking at the goal, how that goal was scored, just a quick reaction from that is Ryan Giggs in the left back position, just to check on who are in numbers up from, just making that quick minors to be utilized back of the net by the guy donning number 7 Patrick right there. So KYADONDO still have 20 minutes to level to be in the game. Meanwhile, BUKEDEA comprehensive still have 20 minutes to keep telling things to the rest of the nation of Uganda that they are the better side. The winning pace is not by mistake, it's not by surprise, it is by the experience and the potential of being right there. So anything can happen at this perspective. More pressure mounting on that is KYADONDO SS. And back we are from the water break. BUKEDEA comprehensive still in the lead, 1-0. And another chance for BUKEDEA. And he has it over the bar. Not a good clinical finish from Sozi Derek, but he looks like he had a knock on him. And he's down in so much pain. And the referee calls for medical attention. Still ahead. Now, could they be finding some time wastage techniques? And the medical bed is on. He could be stretched off the pitch. Looks like a serious fall on him. The shirt number 10 for BUKEDEA, Sozi Derek. And he doesn't opt to go on the stretcher and walks away. And play resumes. Long ball played up and headed away. Now to the upper wing, chested on by Musasizi, making a run. KYADONDO, efforts blocked, and out it is. Still 1-0, and for Amus College and Chitende, the game is still 0-0. And so much to play for on that side. And the Chitende game is at Dr. Obote College. Yes, and a corner on the upper side, well touched in, and not a good header to finalize it. And cleared away. So much space for BUKEDEA. Shot 9, Wanyama Simon, and now too slow on the occasion and has a reckless finish. Not a lively 9 enough. And the goalkeeper has a slow kick. They lose possession back to Wanyama. And Wanyama, not in the shapes of a 9. And the ball is out for a throw in. And the throw belongs to KYADONDO. Play restarts. Rafael Masudi has it back to the centre back. And a long clearance up front. Chested on well by Arsene Odinga. Passes it in the middle to Kakoza. And Kakoza had a good pass and well defended by Ryan Giggs. In the middle, they regain. Odinga, one touch to Seremba. Kakoza headed away. And BUKEDEA regain now. Dennis Sewangude plays it below and finds Senkusu Patrick, the goal scorer. Loses possession. Senkusu has the refollow and ball out of play for a throw in BUKEDEA. And hitting the ball on the ground would be a bookable offense. Senkusu has a ball blocked and up front they go. Headed on. The striker Wanyama loses possession. And on the lower side, ball in the middle. In possession, Seremba Fahad plays it to the captain Omugwe. John Kokas plays a long one, well defended by Ryan Giggs. And back in the control of Mude Joseph. Mude has a good pass. Kakoza has shooting space, uses the upper side. And ball is well defended off. Sewangude Dennis chasing on. And a back pass to John Kokas Omugwe. Has good control and has a blind pass on. Well controlled by Wanyama. Headed on, back to Wanyama. Has a bad kick. And KYADONDO, Omugwe Kokas playing with Musazi Joshua. Back to Omugwe. Through pass in the middle. Kakoza collects. And Kakoza turns. Long ball up. And not a good pass. Out of play it is. And a double substitution for BUKEDEA. And Senkusu Patrick, the goal scorer, could be taken off to bring on Atendele Bob. And Sozi Derek, the shot 10, also to pave way for Charles Rwanga. And Charles Rwanga, there is a familiar name in the Uganda Premier League. Okay, it's called Charles Rwanga Neima. He's at Villa. Yeah, he's a very good talent. And another Charles Rwanga comes on. And it's for BUKEDEA this time. Ryan Giggs has the throw. Headed on in the middle. Won by Edema. And BUKEDEA pushing forward. A good pass. Looking for Rafael Masudi. Good control. And has a good dribble. It was so good. And Rafael has scissors. Dashing into the penalty area. Well defended by Godi Musa. And a goal kick awarded to BUKEDEA. And the goal kick for BUKEDEA, the goalkeeper Anthony, to take charge of the kick. Anthony has a long one up front, headed on by the captain Dennis, and they regain possession. Seremba Fahad passing it to Edema. Back to the left back Mwanguzi Henry, bad pass. Loses possession to Atendele Bob. And the referee spots a foul. And awards a free kick to KYADONDO. Long ball looking for the captain Omukwe. John Kokas. And John Kokas moving forward. Has a long pass up front. Chested on by Dunston. Loses possession. Kakoza passes it back to Seremba Fahad. Bad pass. And loses possession. Atendere Bob has it forward for the striker. Had a handball. And KYADONDO Seremba has a very bad pass to the danger man. Dennis Sewangude shoots it in the shops of the streets of Lira, and out it is for a goal kick to KYADONDO. And KYADONDO, of course, they have no time. They have to do quick reactions. And play restarts on the upper wing for the captain, Omugwe John Kokas. Plays it back to the goalkeeper, Epuata. And down it is to Musazi Joshua. And Musazi has a good chip, headed away by BUKEDEA, looking for Atendere. And back to Mwanguzi Henry. Mwanguzi has a crossing, headed away. Back to the middle. And cleared away by the centre back, Senoga Edgar. And out it is for a throw in for KYADONDO. And back to Seremba. First to the captain, Omukwe. And Omukwe has it far up front, headed away by Ryan Giggs. Osinya for a throw in. KYADONDO back to the captain, Omukwe John Kokas. Passes it below to Seremba Fahad. And down it is to Mwanguzi Henry. And Henry Mwanguzi looking for Masudi. And a player screaming. Play resumes. Back to Masudi and is tackled. And the yellow card is out. Akbar Godi Musa sees yellow from the referee. And quick reaction starts. Seremba Fahad KYADONDO. Good pass. And turns. Kakoza still finding his feet. And back to Masudi. And Masudi, Rafael, has it back to Mwanguzi. Plays it to the goalkeeper, Epuata. And Epuata has it to the captain, John Kokas. Good pass from Seremba. Well defended by Ryan Giggs. And back up for Mude Joseph Jr. Has good control. Passes it on. And waiting for a cross in. And Kakoza misses the header again. And loses possession. And back to Arsene. Has it on the upper side. And BUKEDEA defend it far away. For a throw in. For KYADONDO, passes flying in. And in the center back, Musazi Joshua has a long one. Finds Rafael. Not a good chest control. And the ball is out of play. And in the other semi-final, Chitende Amus. Game is still 0-0. And some more minutes to play for. We could see spot kicks the other side, which is the no man's land. Anyone can lose on that. What's your insight about it?
First team always loses in. That is that spot kicks. That is why spot kicks are always unpredicted.
In the middle, BUKEDEA now pushing forward. Good touches, looking for Sentongo Wycliffe. Passes it to the wing of Atendere Bob. And Atendele dashes in. Good tackle from Mwanguzi Henry. And Mwanguzi has good charge of the ball. Passes it in the middle to Seremba. Seremba Fahad. Passed on. Back to the center back, Omukwe. Has a good pass and finds the upper side. Mude Joseph dashes it back to Seremba. And now to the captain Omukwe, John Kokas. And Omukwe has it up to Mude. Slides. And has it over to Mwanguzi Henry. KYADONDO. Mwanguzi. So confident on the ball. Passes it to the captain Omukwe. And Omukwe has a blocked pass. Back to Mwanguzi. And back to the center back, Musazi. Back in the middle to Mwanguzi. Blind pass. And now to the captain, Omukwe. John Kokas has a long chip. Looking for the 9. Headed off. And BUKEDEA safe again. Pass looking for Atendere Bob. And Atendere has a long one. Up finds the captain Sewangude Dennis. And Sewangude has a good crossing. Headed away by Musazi Joshua. Back to Atendere. Crossing. Flies over the box. And now Sewangude. Good control. And cleared away by the captain Caucus. Passes flying in. Chadondo safe now. And a run from the upper side. Odinga. Junior Arsen has goods. And a cross for Chadondo. Well defended away. Back to Kakoza. And Kakoza passes it to Arsen. And Arsen! So close. But over the bar. And Chadondo are so comfortable now. Okay. They are not on any pressure being behind. And they are really doing the right thing. But so unlucky not to find the back of the net yet. Yeah, looking at the setup for that is Chadondo building the game from behind, not adding numbers up front could be the only problem affecting them at this perspective. They have only 9 minutes to do everything done and dusted at this perspective. Meanwhile, BUKEDEA Comprehensive has 9 minutes to defend the already goal they have scored at this moment. And then Stend and Amus have 9 minutes to go to penalties. Okay. And a throw in on the lower side. And this time it's advantage BUKEDEA. In the middle we are. And a long ball on target. Well collected by the goalkeeper. That was a good attempt from Mungu Jaksa Xavier. And up looking for Mude Joseph Jr. Mude plays it back to the captain Omukwe. I love his confidence. He has up for Arsene. And Arsene Jr. passes it on the lower wing to Mwanguzi Henry, back in the middle. And a good one touch. Chadondo moving forward. Kakoza, so confident on the ball. Passes it in the penalty area. Masudi is well taken charge of. Back to Musazi Joshua. Plays it to Seremba. Back to the captain Omukwe. And Omukwe has a good trivela. Finds the upper wing. Chadondo cooking. And good pass. And Arsene has a bad touch. Back to Omukwe. And Omukwe has it to the goalkeeper. Epuata Tevin has it over to Musazi Joshua. And Joshua finds Mwanguzi Henry. Good dribble and a bad tackle. That must be a free kick to Chadondo. Quick reaction. Back to Seremba Fahad. And Seremba passes it to the captain Omukwe. Has good space. And Omukwe attempts from distance. But so high it is. And over the bar. Can Chadondo get something in these few minutes? Chadondo had that is the only 7 minutes to call it done and that's to level matters at this moment. We don't know anything can happen. It just goes down into how holistic they will be in terms of not giving up, keep pressing and keep making it tight for the opponents at this very time. And a long ball headed in the middle. Seremba Fahad. And cleared away. BUKEDEA now in possession. Through pass looking for Atendere. Has a crossing. And the line. Has it wide again. Goalkeeper to beat. Bottled by Wanyama Simon. And he's a so wasteful 9 for them so far on the day. Should be having a brace or more. But doesn't quite utilize on the chances. Kakoza has it in the middle. Finds, that was a nice trickery from Rafael Masudi. He's fouled at the center line. And need for fresh legs for BUKEDEA and Chadondo as well. And Rafael Masudi, shot number 10 is off for Chadondo. And they bring on Joseph Kabila to deliver. Joseph Kabila, that's a familiar name. And in the center, a free kick. And BUKEDEA also have Sentongo Wycliffe off. And Caucus plays it to Kakoza, down to Mwanguzi Henry. And Henry had so much space, finds another space and has a picture. Plays it back to Kakoza. And Kakoza efforts blocked. Back in the middle. Musazi Joshua has a long chip. Headed away. Chase control. And BUKEDEA clear it forward. Looking for the striker. Wanyama. Headed away by Omuke. And down to Sentongo. In the middle. Kakoza has a good pass up front. Headed away. And cleared by Seremba in the middle. And a good pass up front looking for Wanyama. And well cleared away by the centre back. Wanyama fouls against Musazi Joshua. And a free kick Kyadondo. Back to John Kakasomugwe. Plays it in the middle for Seremba. And Seremba dashing forward. Plays it to Mwanguzi Henry. Mwanguzi has a chip cross. Headed away. Back to Mude Joseph. And back to Kakoza. Good chip on. Headed away by BUKEDEA. So solid in defense. And in the middle. Good delivery from Mwanguzi. And Mwanguzi passes it over to Edema. Looking for Mwanguzi again. Loses the ball. And now BUKEDEA are relieved. Atendere Bob. Dribbles in the middle. Atendere plays it on the line for Godim Musa Akbar. Passes it on the line. Wanyama. Simon moving on. And Wanyama. Shots are blocked. And the throw in. And play resumes. Good control from Dunston. Plays it back for Mwanguzi Henry. Has a long one up front. Headed away. And back to Dunston. Poor control. And now in possession is BUKEDEA. And running on. Patrick Mutebi has a cross blocked by Mwanguzi Henry for a throw in for BUKEDEA. In the lower side. 1-0. BUKEDEA still ahead. The referee looking for the second. And on the lower wing, they have a corner. And the captain, Sewangute Dennis, to have it in. Sewangude starts it on the lower for Patrick Mutebi. And Mutebi has a crossing headed away. And still in. Atendere Bob has it over for a goal kick. Kyadondo. 1 minute to go. One like this. And a ball in front. Kakoza has it over. And BUKEDEA have it in the throw-in. Senoga Edgar clears it far away. A throw-in on the upper. And Kyadondo are going for a long throw. Odinga Arsene Jr. to have the throw. Not Arsene Wenger. And a long one headed away. And BUKEDEA appealing for a free kick. And referee gives it a cold shoulder. Ball out again. Throw in Kyadondo. Quick reaction. And on goes Edema. And cleared away by BUKEDEA. And a player down for BUKEDEA. And looks like he had a foul against him in the aerial duel. And he's so down. Kyadondo so frustrated now. Time running out for them. And need for medical assistance for BUKEDEA. And the player down.
Here, looking at the head-to-head statistic between BUKEDEA
KYADONDO. Things seems to be not in favor of KYADONDO. Being eliminated last year, also this year being eliminated by the same school. It speaks the strength and the pedigree they have in terms of coming in action against them at this very time.
And the other semi-final still 0-0. Amus Chitende 0-0 as it stands out there. And now BUKEDEA could be the first team to make it to the final of 2026, but not yet over. KYADONDO, so much of the footwork. And Arsene Odinga playing with Kakoza, has it up. Kakoza, chase control. Arsene Odinga to Seremba Fahad. And Seremba loses possession. And the 9 making a run. And BUKEDEA make it to the final of 2026. And KYADONDO SS with all the energy of eliminating a defending champion Nubuto in the quarterfinal yesterday are stabbed in the semi-final, and for a second year in a row KYADONDO are eliminated by BUKEDEA. They eliminated them last year in penalties. That was in Ngora. And now they've eliminated them again. This time it's in Lira. And somehow BUKEDEA are waiting for the opponent between Amus and Chitende, who are still at a 0-0. And now who comes on at full time? KYADONDO SS 1-0 and BUKEDEA Comprehensive 1.
Yes, looking at what is happening at this moment, it is all about the game which has just ended between that is BUKEDEA Comprehensive SAP and the school in the names of that is KYADONDO, which did end 1-0 in favor of BUKEDEA Comprehensive. They are already through to finals after last year they eliminated the school in the names of KYADONDO in semi-finals. Everything is done and that's at this particular moment, waiting for the next game, as it is still 0-0 between Amus College and St. Mary's Boarding School Chitende. The winner definitely here shall be making it in fact, the winner in between the two schools shall be coming to have an action on Wednesday against the school in the names of BUKEDEA Comprehensive Sub School. The guy, donning set number 19, the captain for BUKEDEA Comprehensive Sub, is the man of the match in this very game. So he is right here to have a content to the different listeners of that is and viewers at this perspective.
And this is the man of the match. So one would be Dennis. He had the assist that took that is team BUKEDEA Comprehensive to the finals of 2026. So one good day. You are in Uganda. You want to use some Uganda. Okay, so how omuzanyo gubadde gutya eri gwe?
Omuzanyo twaliza wamu gubadde mulungi lwansonga twaze nga twetegese ngaffe abazanyi nga twekozeemu omulimu ngaffe abazanyi tunyekiranga ko tubategese bulungi okusobola okuba nga tumanaginga eno geemu gye twaddemu ya semi-final oba tuzze nga gwemu already reminded it was minded to everyone soda okuba nga twasaganyiza omuzanyi nga tumukolaki nekuwange.
So kati gwe captain wa BUKEDEA era gye muli mugenda mu final kati mujja sinkana anayitawo wakati wa Amus ne Chitende tetumanyi bwe gwawedde. So kati weewulira otya era mugenda n'okiikira eggwanga ku East Africa, abawagizi ba ttiimu ya BUKEDEA nga abagenda okukiikira eggwanga lyaffe Uganda musuubira okutugirayo kimanyi kigotuzaamu?
Manyi lwansonga twajja mu eno tournament nga twetegese nga tumanyi tujja kuwangula era gwemu n'awaayo omutima gwe okusobola okuba era nsuubiza obwagizi bwaffe mwebayo kujja kusapootinga era tugeragenda n'ekikopo kufayino era tugenda buwangule.
Kale neyansiza Sewangudde era weebale n'ekyokoledde ttiimu ya BUKEDEA tuwaniriza mu fayino yaffe eya 2026 era katusuubire kijja kuba kirungi. So that was it, and thank you so much BUKEDEA Comprehensive for making it to the final so far. And now we are going to be
giving you more updates of what happens from the Chitende game. It's a very good second semi-final there. But we shall be back tomorrow with the third place playoff and with more of the action of the final. Who will join BUKEDEA in the final? That's still a question to see. But we always bring the action live from USSSA YouTube channel and Tayari West TV, channel 366 for DStv, channel 356 for AZAM, channel 077 for Zuku, and channel 468 for StarTimes. Also available on the Afro mobile app and available as well on the free-to-air decoders. I'm AP Haaland. You can have a good afternoon for now.